So the first night, Tooney wore a lovely outfit. Little black top and a little cheetah print skirt. Lovely. And then
Easy tiger.
And then the next night, she pulled out this cheetah, this lovely cheetah print dress.
And everyone was like, well, she loves Cheetah.
So now Katie McCabe calls her Cheetah Girl.
You're all right, Cheetah Girl. She said it to me last night when I saw her. You're all right, Cheetah Girl.
We're back, baby! Hey! Smack that!
I can open it.
Oh, it's like we've never been gone.
I know. Hello, and welcome to the Tooney and Russo Show with me, Victor!
Woo!
Yes, we are back, and I'm here with two of football's most famous friends, Alessia Russo and Ella Toone. I've not seen you for, God, how long's it been? Ibiza will have been the last time.
Good times.
That seems like ages ago.
Feels like
now,
a
doesn't it?
lifetime ago.
Yeah, it's gone too fast.
Yeah. We were thinking this episode, since it's the first one back, it would be a bit of a catch-up, like what you've been up to in between. I know so much has happened, but for anyone who might be accessing the podcast, either visually or audio, for the first time, how would you describe it? Like, what is this? What are we doing?
We're having a little catch-up,
Yeah,
aren't we?
we are.
Yeah, we're giving the people what they want. I think they're a bit obsessed with mine and Alessia's friendship.
Yeah.
And knowing everything about us. And yeah, I think we've got a nice little, little group here sat on the sofa.
I like the hands you did
Little
there.
group.
Cozy time.
And if anyone didn't listen to the first set, I'm the odd one out on the sofa. And them two have formed a real nice friendship over a lot of things. And I'm just the odd one out on the end.
No, you're not.
You're not. Well, you know what? There was a few things that we found, Alessia and I, that we had in common. A love of country music, for example. We both like olives and coffee. One thing that we talked about last series, sort of like a bit of an icebreaker actually, was that you too could love olives if you'd like. And you may notice in front of you.
Teed it up perfectly.
I did wonder who they were for. I thought they were for you two.
we just got 12 olives to share.
Yeah, look, there's two of each different olive, one for each of you.
Who was it who said that if you try something, if you have 7 of it, then you can like it?
Did you say that?
No, that's like a fact, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a mother's tale or whatever it's called.
A
What is it? Wives' tale.
Mother's tale.
It's one of them wives' tales. You're going to make me eat 7 and
All
I'm
it
going to feel
takes.
sick all day.
Sorry, have you ever tried an olive before? Like,
Yeah.
properly?
With you, probably. She forces things down my neck that I don't like.
Give it a lick, little
Oh.
sniff.
Right, I'm just going fully in.
Yeah, one go.
Might take a while, this. Oh, God. There's a lot of juices coming out of that.
Yeah, juicy.
Bit of pepper.
I've not got to that yet. Do you want ASMR of me eating the olive?
Yeah. You don't look too disappointed.
No, I don't. I'm not enjoying it, but I can eat it.
Okay. Better than last time you tried it.
Yeah.
Nice.
My taste buds have definitely matured.
Yeah,
as
I
I'm
think they have
25
too.
now.
She likes rosé wine now.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh.
I didn't mind that one, you know.
You know what? I can tell you're allowed
Are you
to. Oh,
buzzing?
Yeah.
Ella's got that that little smirk. You know when someone doesn't want to admit that they
Yeah.
quite like
Oh, yeah.
something and they're like,
no,
no,
it's
oh no, it's
disgusting."
awful.
It's a bit flavoursome for early in the morning, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, I know. What is it? About 9 o'clock and I'm eating 7 olives. Just what I like. I didn't have any breakfast this morning. But you don't like these ones?
But you might.
Maybe.
It'll be a different flavour, that.
Oh, I'm going to taste these olives all day. Someone's going to have to get me a chewing gum. Oh, that's very soft. I don't think I like that one.
I don't think your
Well,
face
now we know.
looks-
Now we know. Oh God. Do we have a bin or a bucket or something?
I need to eat it. Oh, yeah, that's my worst one so far. That. Whoa. I can't do 7.
You know what, Ella? Don't worry about doing 7 right now. We've got the whole episode. I'll leave them in front of you, and you can just keep picking away.
Yeah, I
until
might
you're
do.
7. By which point you're going to love them.
Yeah, I might eat some more, yeah.
How was the rest of your summers after Ibiza, or even after I saw you in Ibiza? Did you make it onto the big inflatable?
We didn't.
No.
We went on a boat, though, and I used
nice.
goggles that you provided.
Excellent.
That you got me.
Oh yeah, that was
And
a good time.
yeah, it was great. It was going so well, and then I saw a jellyfish, and I couldn't get back in there.
There's a big problem in Ibiza. There's a lot of jellyfish.
Oh yeah, they're my worst
Yeah.
nightmare. Them. Oh my god. Well,
Yeah.
it was good, weren't it?
Yeah, we had a great time, didn't we? Ella got a bit of a name for herself out there.
Ella, you've never called me that.
Sorry.
Why did you do that on this pod?
What name did she get for herself?
Oh,
Was it Ella?
so embarrassing.
What kind of name was it?
So basically, let me just set the backstory a little bit. So Tooney.
Can I set the first backstory? That I was in a house with a lot of people I didn't know.
No, that is the
Oh, right,
backstory.
oh, right,
the
fine.
backstory is a lot of the girls that I was in the villa that we were staying in were all the Arsenal girls, and I was like, "Come on, Tooney, like everyone will love you, like you'll love everyone." And
Which
she was
I
a
did.
bit, yeah, and they all loved her too because who doesn't? But so it was like she was a little bit nervous, weren't you? Because you're just not.
I am shy at first when I don't
Yeah.
know people.
And when there's a big group of people that you're not like super close with, it can be tough. But it was great.
Yeah.
But anyway, so we got to the villa and we were going out, like we had things planned every night. And the first night we went to Ushuaia, and then the next night we went to Blue Marlin, was it?
Yeah.
So the first
No,
night.
we went to that place, that show.
Oh yeah, Leo's.
Leon's.
Oh, yeah.
That was brilliant, by the
So
way.
these were like the first 2 nights back to back. So the first night, Tooney wore a lovely outfit, a little black top and a little cheetah print skirt.
Lovely.
And then
Easy tiger.
and then the next night, she pulled out this cheetah, this lovely cheetah print dress, and then suddenly everyone just thought that everything that Tooney owned was cheetah print.
I just I think
So now-
Cheetah was really out at that time. Like every time I went in Zara, there was something else Cheetah, and I thought, that's nice, I'll get that. Bearing in mind, on the way to the airport, on the way to Ibiza, I got stopped because my case was far too heavy. I was going for 3 nights. It was far too heavy. I had to take all my stuff out, put it in my hand luggage, and I wore 2 Cheetah outfits
Back to back.
And everyone was like, well, she loves Cheetah.
So now Katie McCabe calls her cheetah girl.
You're right, Cheetah girl. She
Yeah.
said it to me last night when I saw her. You're right, Cheetah girl. I thought, oh,
It's like a superhero
got a
name.
right name for myself now.
And then it was funny because I had a little birthday party a few weeks ago, and Tooney's mum came and she looked gorgeous.
Yeah.
But she had a cheetah print skirt on.
I forgot to remind her, don't wear any Cheetah in front of them lot.
And Katie was there and she said, I know where Tooney gets it from.
So now, you won't see me in anything Cheetah again. I'm going zebra print.
I think lean into it. I think go with it. You've got the name now.
So she's a cheetah girl now.
I know, I am a Cheetah girl.
How does that song go again? It's like,
We are the cheetah girls.
Yeah. You are the cheetah boys. Touch my bum. This is nice. I think, anyway.
So yeah, now I've got a stylist.
Did you actually get a stylist since then?
You have as well.
Are you styled now?
She said, we're cutting that Cheetah.
Get rid.
We're cutting that Cheetah out your wardrobe. You're not a 50-year-old woman.
It's the mob wife aesthetic, though.
Yeah, it
It
is.
actually was very popular last summer.
It was just the fact that it was back to back. I could have split it up a night, you know? Oh, Christ.
Oh.
What was your styling session like with your stylist?
Oh, it was hard work, I'll be honest.
Oh
Like,
my God, I'm so intrigued.
So after the injury, I put on a bit of muscle. Like, for the first time, it was my time to just get big, get strong, in the gym all the time. Anyway, put on a lot of muscle, bigger legs, bigger glute, you know, bigger calves, tore my calf.
Just one glue.
Just one glute, yeah. One big calf. And can't fit in any jeans anymore.
Yeah.
So she come round. Oh, she's amazing, by the way. She's so nice. And she came round. She brought loads of outfits, loads of stuff for me. And she bought about 10 pair of jeans. Not one pair fit me. Actually, these did. These fit me. But none fit me at all. And I think I'm now between an 8 and a 10.
Right.
So I'm a 9. But they don't sell 9. So it was a bit hard work, and I've had to come round to the fact that I've got to let go of the fact that I'm not an 8 anymore. But yeah, she's amazing, and she's sorted me out a bit. Makes it easier though, like, you know, when someone picks your outfits for you.
Oh, it's one less thing to think about, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I need help with like pairing stuff up, and I've got so many clothes, but I don't know what looks nice with what. So yeah, she's really good for that.
Do you have a stylist, Les?
Just for like events and stuff.
But Les is good at styling herself.
Because you love fashion.
I love like putting, like Tooney finds it really stressful, but I actually really enjoy it.
Yeah.
Like putting things together, like going out shopping, buying new clothes.
Like I said, that outfit's lovely, Les. Where have you got that from? She said, Cos. I said, yeah, but how have you found that? Like, did you go in the shop? I'm not much of a shopper, to be fair.
Yeah, you're not. Yeah.
I just don't get how you find all that.
It's not necessary. Like, I find it quite claustrophobic sometimes going into a shop, and I can get quite overwhelmed by, there's so much choice, there's so many things out there, and it's like a minefield of what do you go for. But if you lean into it, if you really enjoy it,
It's
great, yeah.
One thing I hate doing is trying stuff on in the shop.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, me too.
I
But
would
then
rather
hate
go
sending it
and
back.
I'd rather go and take it back.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't take it back. That's my problem.
And that's, you end up with so much cheetah print.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
But thing is, with cheetah print, you can only wear it once.
Or twice.
Twice in a row.
I mean, the actual outfit. I can't wear that cheetah dress again. You know, I've already worn it.
What do they say? Once a cheetah, always a cheetah.
Yeah.
Hey, Tooney Russo Show fans!
Jen Beattie and Ben Haynes here.
Every single Tuesday on the Football Daily feed, myself, Jen and Ellen will bring the Women's Football Weekly with all the latest action and news in the women's game.
In the League Cup final when you just bulldozed 2 people. I was like, this.
You will also hear exclusive interviews with some of the biggest stars from the women's game, like Tooney and Les.
You know, I'm one for a celebration, so I'll think of something, but probably not the backflip.
I saw the other day that you were really keen to play centre back.
Oh, honestly, anywhere, like put me in goal.
I'm just learning the trade.
So to find us, search for the Football Daily on BBC Sounds, and then keep your eyes peeled on Tuesday, where we'll be dropping every single week the Women's Football Weekly.
One of my favourite episodes of the last series was finding out about camp. You've had a few more camps since I last saw you, because we've got the Euros coming up this summer, so it's got to be quite a busy year for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both club, I mean, depending on where, you know, your teams get to, and then also internationally.
Yeah. Well, when Tooney hurt her calf, I had to do my first ever camp without her.
How was that? Was that hard?
Yeah, it was sad.
Yeah.
We literally do everything together on
Yeah.
camp. Like, we knock on each other's doors in the morning, go down for breakfast. Like, if you see one of us, you see the other. Like, that's what all, like, the medical staff say and everything. We book in for treatment at the same time.
Yeah. Or if, like, you have treatment without me, everyone's like, have you fell out?
Yeah.
Oh,
So it was sad. I
know,
missed,
it was
like,
sad
my
that
right
I missed
arm.
you, yeah. But I was in Dubai anyway.
Yeah, you were, you needed it.
I
And
took a
you
bit of
were,
time off,
yeah.
yeah. At first, I was gutted. I was like, I'm going to miss camp. I'm going to miss games. Like, I'd just reached, I think it was like 100 appearances in a row for Man United or something along them lines, something mad. And then I was like, oh, I'm going to be out for 3 months. I'm going to miss games. I'm going to miss England camp. Like, but then when I sat down and actually thought about it, like, I needed the break mentally more than anything. Like, I'd just lost my dad before the season started. I'd played back-to-back games after that and probably weren't enjoying it as much as I should have been. But I would never have told myself that. I would never have, like, admitted it, because all I ever wanted to do was play football for him. You know what I mean? So when it actually got taken out of my hands, it made me realise, right, that I do need this. Like, I do need to step away from football. I need to get myself mentally right more than anything. I need to have that love for the game again and miss it. And at first I didn't miss it. Like, I was in Dubai, I was doing my rehab, I was enjoying being in the gym and getting stronger. And then when I was back on the grass and I was getting back with, like, around the girls and stuff, I was like, I miss it. And that's when I knew, like, I'm ready now to really kick on. And yeah, it was the best thing I could have done. Even though it wasn't in my hands, it was the best thing that could have happened to me at that time. It was the time I needed to step away, have a break, get myself mentally right, you know, actually grieve. I don't think I grieved. I don't think I thought that it was real. And that was the time I started speaking to a counsellor as well, which really helped. And then, yeah, came back and started playing well, scoring goals. And, yeah, that And then my love for the game just really grew after that, and I weren't putting as much pressure on myself as I was before, and wanting to do everything and wanting to score for Dad, and I'm never going to score again. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, I think it was perfect. It was perfect timing, and yeah, now it's made me realise like that it's okay to be, you know, upset and sad and however you want to feel, whenever you want to feel. But yeah, it's really helped talking about it and to people, and yeah, I think I'm in such a better place than I was before, and now it's about, you know, not falling again. And it's hard football because you're up and down all the time anyway.
Yeah.
So it's about trying to find that balance and find what's right for you. But yeah, I feel like I'm in a really good spot, and yeah, I feel physically a lot better as well. I'm in a lot better place, both physically and mentally, and yeah, we just have to keep going now.
I know your dad was one of your biggest supporters.
Yeah.
And I've seen so many posts that you've done since he passed away. I'm so sorry for your loss, because it's just grief. It comes in waves, doesn't it?
Yeah,
like
it does, yeah.
It's not linear. You can't control it,
No.
and nothing can ever prepare you for that.
No.
How important are friends
Oh, massive.
in times like that?
Yeah, like I'm really lucky. I've got a really big family, really big friend group, and I'm at home. I couldn't ever imagine not being at home at that time. Like they were amazing for me. Like everyone come together. Like even Les came down straight away. Like she drove to Manchester. And yeah, but they've been amazing. And even like my teammates as well, you know, just being normal, like not pottering around me or not knowing what to say, just making things feel as normal as they could have felt. So yeah, I think I'm quite lucky that I've got a really good, you know, support network around me, and people who can, you know, lift me up when I need it, and people who just, you know, just be normal and get on with it. And then it makes me think, right, no one's looking at me weird, or no one's thinking this about me. But yeah, everyone's been amazing, and yeah, I'm definitely very grateful for the people I have around me. But like I say, like life will never be the same now, so you just gotta ride the waves. I think, like you say, it comes in waves, and I've got to lean on the people around me a lot more than I probably would have done before. So yeah, I'm grateful that I have them in my life, and people who I can, you know, lean on when I need to.
Les, how conscious were you of being that person, that support, doing the right thing, whatever that might be, in that time when you know your friend needs you?
Yeah, it was hard because I was so far away, which wasn't nice. But yeah, I just wanted to be there as much as I could, and knowing what Tooney's like as well, like as a person, and how she thrives off making people laugh and like being around people and things like that. I just wanted to be there for anything, like to cry, to have a laugh, to go for dinner, like, and yeah, how she has handled herself through it all is just so inspiring to everyone. And yeah, it was horrible, and it still is horrible, but I think everyone's so proud of how she's handled it, who she is as a person. And when she had a timeout, we said it, didn't we? Yeah. Like, it was a blessing in disguise. She needed it, because she's the type of person that would be like, nah, I don't need a break, like I'm playing through. And sometimes that's not healthy. Like when she did her calf, I was like, thank God it was just your calf and it wasn't anything more serious, because when you're under so much stress, things like that can happen, because obviously football's so intense. But to see how then she came back and scored for fun, and just like you just looked freer when you were playing football, and you could see it. So yeah, I mean, it's been, I think everyone who's close to you has been, just so proud of everything that's gone on, and how you've just handled yourself with class, and you've just been
and I think
great.
like, you know, like when it was the funeral, it was unbelievable to see the amount of people there. But like for me, like I had the girls coming up from London, I had Georgia flying over from Bayern, like I had all these people coming, and I thought, wow, like I'm so lucky to have these people, like, or else, like, what would I have done? Do you know what I mean? So
but that's also credit to you and your dad.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Top guy.
Yeah, everyone, the whole of Tilsley was there. I mean, it shut down. The town of Tilsley shut down.
The guy who like runs the funerals and stuff, he said, I've seen a lot of funerals in my life. I have never seen one that big.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. I thought I was popular. And I turned up and I thought, wow, he actually was
more popular.
It was mad, and it was a nice day. It was as good as it could have been that day. Like, it was credit to him for like just being a good person, you know what I mean? So yeah, we made sure we celebrated, but it's hard because everyone's sad that day and you know, talking memories and all that, and then it's done then for everyone, but for us it's still so it's hard, you know
You're
what I
going
mean?
to carry
So,
that,
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been blessed with a lot of good people around me, and definitely couldn't have got through it without him. But now just want to keep, you know, kicking on and doing things right and making him proud. So
I think it's really important as well what you said about being able to be vulnerable and open up.
yeah.
How important do you think it is to be able to say, like here on a podcast, it's okay not to be okay sometimes, and just if you need to reach out, talk about it?
It's so important. It's so important not to bottle things up and like have it eating away at you. Like I can't hold my own way. Like everyone knows everything about me because I can't keep things in. I need to get things out, and especially with that, I could not have let that eat away at me and not speak to people. Like I love speaking about him, which helps, and it's always a funny story, so it's always easy. But then you let yourself be vulnerable, and obviously speaking to a counsellor, that is the hour that I have to not be like Ella Toone, who's on the telly, who's playing football, who's fine. Like it's an hour to just get everything out. She doesn't know me, she doesn't know Dad, you know what I mean? Like it's easy to just let yourself go for an hour, get it all out, get it all on the table, and then go again, you know what I mean? So it's I think that speaking is massive, and speaking to anyone, you know, just speaking to, getting it off your chest, getting it out there in the open, it really helps you move on and, you know, be okay. But you don't know when it's going to hit you. It could hit you whenever. One little thing you might see and think, oh, reminds me of Dad, that I'm crying now, you know what I mean? So it hits you whenever, and that's fine. And you've just got to be open and honest with the way you feel and have good people around you. That always helps as well.
It's interesting how like humour can help us deal with things.
Oh, massively.
It's so much,
And that's the thing
isn't
with
it?
like I've got that off Dad. Like he weren't a serious guy. Like he wouldn't never. I think he cried once when Tiger Woods missed a golf shot. I don't even think he cried when I was born. Do you know what I mean? So like yeah, for me that's how I deal with things. I deal with things by laughing, by having a joke, by thinking about him and thinking of a funny story and you know, telling someone. So like that's how I deal with it. But I know that there's other people who deal with it in different ways, and that's fine as well. Like, but that's my way of coping, and I like to talk about him and laugh about him because that's what he would have wanted, and he was the least serious guy you could ever meet. So it would, like when we were like all around him and hugging him and kissing him and like, you know, crying over him, we were just laughing, thinking he would hate this. He would hate that we're all kissing his forehead. You know what I mean? So we were laughing at that, like in the hardest times ever. It was the laughter that brought us together and brought it out of us, and that's because of the person that he was as well. So yeah, we'll always laugh about him because he was funny, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was so fun.
It's that ability to be both, like for you to be so open and honest here. Like I thank you. Like I really appreciate that. But also we found out that you're a Cheetah girl.
Exactly.
There's a place for all of it.
Your Dad would be proud of the Cheetah girl.
Yeah, it's what he would have
He
wanted.
really would. Oh God.
Basically anything goes here on the Tooney Russo Show. So whatever's in store for the next episode, who knows? Watch this space. But thank you so much for watching, for listening to the Tooney Russo Show with me, Vic Hope. That's that.
Bye guys.
See you next time.
Bye.